Magellan's voyage around the world. In the year 1536, a manuscript was published by Jacques Fabre in Venice. The manuscript contains the condensed copy of Antonio Pigafetta's journal on the Magellan-Elcano expedition. The Magellan-Elcano expedition started on August 20, 1519 with one of its main objectives to search for a new path to the Spice Islands that would not violate Spain's treaty with Portugal, led by their Captain-General, Ferdinand Magellan. Antonio Pigafetta, born around the year 1490 in the town of Vicenza, Venice, Italy, was one of the Sobresalients, which translates as supernumeraries or men from an elite family who would join the expedition just for the interest in adventure and advancement of military service, which was his motivation in writing his journal. Out of all the four primary sources that discussed by the said expedition, Pigafetta's account is considered as the most reliable due to the fact that it accurately narrated the events that took place from the time they left Seville in 1519 until they returned to Spain after 3 years. The travelogue precisely described and provided a peek to the audience, the conditions of the people and the Visayan region during the 16th century period in the Philippine history. It was stated that during that time, the Filipinos had nothing else but rice, coconuts and many articles of food within 4 days. They acquire some of their basic necessities from the coconut like powders, oils and the alike. Pigafetta described the Filipino as very pleasant and sociable, and also included that the natives used daggers, fishing nets, and their boats resembles the ones that were owned by the Spaniards. Then proudly introduced some products that weren't known in the Philippines, such as ivory, bocasine, mirrors, etc. The native Filipinos easily welcomed these foreign people that up until now the foods, language and beliefs, specifically Christianity, are still prominent. Although it was never an official part of his mission, Magellan took great pains to convert all the indigenous peoples he encountered to Christianity. The most notable example came in April 1521 in the Philippines, where he baptized King Humabon of Cebu along with thousands of his subjects. Magellan's religious fervor was so strong that he threatened to kill those chieftains that resisted converting to Christianity, and this harsh decree ultimately proved to be his downfall.